Hello and welcome to the Pennsylvania ACAC Virtual College Fair. My name is Krista and I will be facilitating this session tonight. Just a few housekeeping items before we get started. You are muted and your video is off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. However, if you have any questions, feel free to utilize the Q&A button and ask them at any time. I encourage you to check all of our recordings at the end that will be available at strivescan.com/Pennsylvania, where you can see the sessions that occurred earlier today as well. So we will go ahead and get started. So our first institution, welcome Virginia Commonwealth University.
Thank you so much. I'm just going to set my timer so I make sure to keep my time in check. I'm happy to kick things off tonight. My name is Beth and I am an admissions counselor with Virginia Commonwealth University. And I have a short presentation to share with you tonight. If I can just get to it. Bear with me for 1 second. So if you don't know a lot about VCU, this is going to be a nice intro. We are located in Richmond, Virginia. A couple of the values that we hold really high are diversity and inclusion. Student success, of course, is very important. And the ability for students to engage with the community and to take advantage of all the many opportunities that are there. We are right in the heart of Richmond. Richmond is kind of a mid-sized city. We're the capital of Virginia. Actually, the Capitol buildings are within walking distance of campus. So it's going to be everything you expect in a city. There's entertainment, there's music, there's restaurants, there's festivals. So a lot of excitement in the city. It's very easy to get around as a VCU student because we're right there where everything's happening. One of the most important things is we have a great relationship with the community of Richmond. We have community partnerships with Fortune 500 companies, small businesses, the hospital, the government, nonprofit agencies. So our students have the ability to get internship experiences along the way. And in fact, half of our students do 2 or more internships before they graduate. So it's just a great valuable tool for our students to take advantage of. We're only 2 hours from Washington, D.C. in the ocean, in the mountains. So a lot of great day trips available, a lot happening in the city. And even if you never leave campus, there's a ton going on right on campus. Even though we are an urban university, you definitely feel like you're on a college campus. We have 500 clubs and organizations. We have Division I sports. We also have club teams and intramurals. We have a fantastic fine and performing arts program. So that kind of adds to the culture of our campus. We have a lot of majors to choose from. So like I said, plenty going on right on campus. We're kind of on the large side, about 24,000 undergrads, and it's going to be everything you expect from a big Division I research university. A lot of excitement and energy, plenty of opportunities, great facilities, top-notch faculty, all those things you look for in a big university. But we also understand that it's really important to make the university seem smaller so that you can, find your communities and also be successful in class. So our average class size is about 27 and our student faculty ratio is 18:1. So you're still going to get that individual attention. We also have a workshop to help you transition from high school to college. We have a fantastic honors program. So if you're a high achieving student and you're kind of looking for that small liberal arts college type of experience within the larger university, the honors college might be something you want to check out. So these are all of our schools and colleges. We have everything from engineering, sciences, forensic science, health, medicine, business, education, the arts, social work, government. So there's a lot of diversity in majors. A lot of our students will do a major and a minor or a certificate program. So you can really explore a lot of your interests while you're there. There are some great out-of-state scholarships. So if you have a 3.0 or better and you're from out of state, you have a great chance at one of our scholarships. If you are a senior and you apply by November 1st through the Common App, we're going to automatically screen you for all of our scholarships, both the out of state and just the regular scholarships. If you miss that November 1st deadline, we're still going to review you for those out of state scholarships. We have quite an extensive study abroad program. We can pretty much get you anywhere in the world, and we do everything from 1 week to a full year. So you can take advantage of this if this is something you're interested in. We have a whole department that works with our students. So if you don't even know anything about study abroad, they will help you with every step of the way and make sure that you have a really great experience. There are so many things happening outside of all your classes and things like that. I'm just going to talk about a few kind of fun things about VCU. We do have one of the most exciting pep bands. That's something you can get involved in as a freshman. We have, I think, $363 million worth of research money available to students, and you can also get involved with that as early as your freshman year. We have a monthly Shark Tank and an entrepreneurship certificate program. So if you're interested in opening your own business while you're still in undergrad, that is definitely a possibility as well. So really, whatever your interests are, we're going to be able to help nurture that, help you explore all of the many opportunities. I also wanted to just share with you my contact information. I think it's important for you to know that I can not only help you with any questions about VCU, but I can be a resource for you as you are going through this process. I'm happy to answer questions about VCU or anything that can help make the college process a little easier for you. So thanks again, and please don't hesitate to reach out if I can help.
Thank you so much. Next up, we have Harcum College.
Get my screen here. Okay, perfect. All right, so my name is Ariana. I am one of the admissions counselors at Harcum College. Harcum College is a 2-year institution. We are an associate's degree granting institution located in Bryn Mawr, Pennsylvania. So we're about 30 minutes outside of the center of Philadelphia. Harcum was established in 1915 by Edith and Octavius Harcum. And at that time, we consisted of 3 students and 5 pianos. And Edith's goal was to create an institution where young women would receive the credit and recognition for their skills. So at that time, Harcum was a women-serving institution. However, in 2003, we did become coeducational, and now we welcome everyone on campus. So since then, we have transitioned into the small private nonprofit institution that we are today. We have about 1,700 students on our campus, so we're relatively small. 80% of our students are commuter students. And then we offer about 25 academic majors that you can see here below. So in addition to those academic majors, we also have a few certification offerings too. And all of our programs are designed so that our students are able to graduate and move directly into their chosen career field. So again, we are a 2-year institution, so most of our programs will take about 2 years. Some of them may have a little bit longer depending on the major. But like I said, after that, you are able to move directly into your career. Many of our programs, such as our allied health science programs, allow students to sit for the national examinations, and then they're able to be licensed nationally. Otherwise, many of our students do continue their education and move on to 4-year institutions. So we do have about 15 articulation agreements with other 4-year institutions in the area. So we make it relatively easy for you to transfer your credits that you've earned with us, and then, like I said, further your education. In addition to that, like I said, we were well known for our allied health science majors. Some of the popular ones that we have include our dental hygiene, dental assisting with EFTA. We have nursing, PTA, and OTA, as well as a few other allied health science programs as well. But if allied health science isn't what you're interested in, we also offer a few art and design programs, such as photography and graphic design, as well as business programs and social services majors, which include behavioral health sciences and early childhood education. We did recently add 2 majors for the upcoming spring 2022 semester. So we're excited to be able to offer those in the upcoming fall as well. Those 2 majors would be our evening nursing program, as well as our evening early childhood education program. So again, super excited about that. I do want to mention that all of our allied health science majors do have a 96% pass rate and 100% job placement rate. So we're very proud of our students for that. One benefit of our campus being so small is that your class size will be relatively small as well. So we have about 15 students in one class. So you can expect to receive a lot more individualized attention and support from your faculty and staff than you would at a larger institution. We also offer multiple student services, such as tutoring, disability services, and other student support services too, because we really want you to be successful while you're on campus with us. So I did mention briefly that 80% of our students are commuter students, but we do have residential halls on campus as well. We offer both single and double dorm rooms, and all of our rooms are suite style and come with cable access and Wi-Fi ready, of course. And additionally, we do have various athletic teams, clubs, and activities for students to be involved in. So regarding the application, our application is free to apply online. Many of our majors are decided on a rolling admissions basis, and your admissions counselor will be able to help you with everything with that. As you can see, some of the majors listed here have a little star next to them. Those are the ones that do not require SAT scores. So, and then that's regardless of the pandemic or not. Those are just majors that we do not require SAT scores for. Lastly, I do want to mention briefly that we do have a socially distanced fall open house coming up on November 13th. So I encourage you to register for that on our website if you're interested in learning more about Harcum. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much. Next up, we have Johnson & Wales University.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Krista. I really appreciate it. Good evening, everyone. My name is Christian Zimmerman. I am the Pennsylvania Admissions Counselor with Johnson & Wales University. I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about Johnson & Wales. And before I do anything, in the chat box, I am putting my contact information. So copy and paste that. If you ever have any questions, I take care of everyone from Pennsylvania. Call, text, or email anytime. So let's talk a little bit about Johnson & Wales tonight. And there we go. There we are. So yeah, once again, my contact information, if you want to take a screen cap of this or take a picture of this, I'll be able to help you out pretty much all the way until you move your stuff into the dorms for freshman move-in day. So Johnson & Wales University, what sets us apart from other colleges in the United States? There are 2,400 colleges in the United States. Why in the world would you choose us to be able to get you closer to that ideal career in your future? Well, one of the biggest things is our class sizes. Our average class size is about 18 students. The biggest classroom you're ever going to see on campus is like 40 students in like a basic, like an intro to psychology sort of class. When you get up into your third and fourth year, you're looking at maybe 8, maybe 10 students in each class. You get to know the professors really well because there's also an 18-to-1 faculty to student ratio as well. You get to know the professors, they get to know you. When it comes time for job recommendations or letters of recommendation, you're getting those for professors who actually know who you are. And then every single major that we have, which I'll talk about in a second, requires an internship of some kind. You can work with one of our partner companies. We have over 1,000 partnerships that we work with worldwide to try to find the type, we will work with you to try to find the type of experience, the type of job that's going to best get you as much experience as possible, again, toward that future ideal career that you're looking for. We have 2 campus locations. We are one university. We just happen to have 2 locations. The first is located in Providence, Rhode Island. We are in the middle of the city of Providence, Rhode Island, about 4 blocks away from the Rhode Island State Capitol building. The Rhode Island campus is our largest campus, over 9,000 students. It is our oldest campus, over 100 years old. Most of the majors that we offer are on that campus, but we do have a second campus as well, another location in downtown Charlotte, North Carolina. The Charlotte campus is a little bit smaller, only about 2,000 students, but it does offer quite a few majors that you'd be able to participate in. We are also not like with like a larger university like Penn State, where you start at like the Charlotte campus and then move to Providence to finish your degree. Absolutely not. If the major is offered in Charlotte, you would do all 4 years there and then graduate from that campus. So total of 11,000 students studying on our 2 Johnson & Wales campuses. Academics, the most important reason why you're going to choose a college, in my opinion. This is not a full list of the majors that we offer. These are the basic categories for all of the majors that we offer. So you can see the different categories that they fall into. Our strengths, we began as a business college over 100 years ago. Today, we have over 25 different business majors. Probably what we're best known for is our second college, our College of Culinary Arts. Culinary arts, baking and pastry arts, culinary science, nutrition, everything that you're looking to do in the food world that it's going to get you ready for the restaurants, for cruise ships, hotels, resorts, you're going to be able to find it there. Also majors in engineering, traditional arts and sciences like biology, psychology, criminal justice, as well as our College of Health and Wellness and our College of Hospitality Management. You can find all of those at Johnson & Wales, and here is the website to do that, jwu.edu/majors. Take a look at the full list of majors that we have, see if something doesn't jump out at you as being exciting and something that, again, education that's going to get you closer to your ideal career. We offer Division III athletics. These are the sports that we offer, and you can see whether or not the sport is offered on our North Carolina or our Rhode Island campus. Like I said, Division III for everything. I encourage you to contact the coach directly, jwuathletics.com. Contact the coach directly if you are interested in being recruited to one of our Division III sports. Basic affording in Johnson & Wales education, we offer scholarships anywhere from $1,000 up to $23,000 based entirely upon your high school grades and GPA. We will be able to give that to you right as with the same letter that says, congratulations, you've been accepted at Johnson & Wales. We're going to tell you what kind of scholarship we're going to be able to give you. Of course, visit campus. It's really important to walk around campus to really get to know whether or not the college is going to be right for you. It's like falling in love. Make sure to go jwu.edu/visit to take a look at all of the options for visiting. And of course, applying. We're on the Common App. We have our own application on our website. There is no application fee, completely free of charge to fill out our application and submit it. We are also test optional. We do not require SAT or ACT scores. We never have, and we never will. Even after COVID, we still will not require SAT scores. Letters of recommendation, essays, personal statements, also optional. Oop, that was loud. Those are things you're going to be able to do on the website to be able to apply. And then we also offer early action of November 1st. Get us your application and your transcripts by November 1st. You qualify for early action. We can have a letter of acceptance, hopefully of acceptance, that is, in your hand before Thanksgiving. That is all I have. Apply.jwu.edu. Like I said earlier, my name is Christian Zimmerman, Pennsylvania Admissions Counselor. Please let me know at the contact info in the chat box if I can help you out with anything. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Next up, we have Cairn University.
Awesome. I'm just going to share my screen real quick. Hopefully you all can hear me quite well. Awesome. So hello, my name is Abigail Perkowitz. I am an admissions counselor for Pennsylvania for Cairn University. Awesome. So a little bit about Cairn. We are a private Christian school located in Langhorne, Pennsylvania. We're about 25 minutes east of Philadelphia and about an hour and a half west of New York City. So we're right in the hub of major cities, Washington, D.C., New York City, and Philadelphia. Our students love to go to the cities on the weekend, but come and nestle back in our safe campus in Langhorne. So as a Christian university, our mission is to equip men and women of God in their career path. We realize that not every student that goes to a Christian school is wanting to go into the ministry as a pastor or a youth minister. In fact, the majority of them want to go into business and education, psychology, and biology. So our job is to equip them to go into that career path that they're wanting to do. Awesome. Just an aerial cartoon view of our campus. If you look to our fields, brand new turf lacrosse soccer fields being put in literally last week. It's beautiful. We just got our mascot Highlander placed on there earlier in the week. It's going to be great, built in the spring so that all of our spring athletics are able to use those fields. So So we're pretty small. We have 1,500 students, including both of our undergraduate and graduate students. We like to say that we are just the right size for students looking for a close-knit community, but with lots of experience and opportunity available to them. We have 70+ programs, an 11-to-1 student faculty ratio. Students and professors know each other by name. They walk the halls, they say hi to each other. Professors will email students if they aren't in class or if there's submitting work that is not up to the standard that they're used to. And 96% of our students do become employed 1 year after graduation. Awesome. So just some options for financial aid and scholarships that we have available. This is not the entire list of scholarships available, but we have merit scholarships and grants, Christian worker, church matching scholarships, honor scholarship, music, Word of Life, which is one of our partnerships. Students will go and take a gap year through the Word of Life Institute and then come back and take classes at Cairn. And then of course, federal and state aid through the FAFSA. Awesome. So I just want to hit on the honors program real quick. This is a more so extracurricular style honors program. We're not requiring students to take higher level courses. This is more of a group setting outside of classes that students are able to bond with other students that just love to learn. They love to read books together, like a book club, go to their professor's house and bond over that love of learning. Awesome. Here is just a brief list of some of our student organizations. We like to tell students that if they can't find an organization to get involved in on campus, then they can create their own. If they want to make a chess club and get together with a group of friends and play chess every Tuesday night, then they can totally do that. That is totally up to them, and we highly encourage it. Awesome. And so lastly, just the next steps for students that are in this room right now. Request more information from any of the colleges that have been speaking to you today and any colleges that you come into contact with. That's the best way to find out what college is best for you. Ask questions. No question is a bad question. Contact the admissions office of every college. Visit campus. That is the best way, in my opinion, to see if a college is the right fit for you, to dive right into that culture. And of course, apply. So you can learn more about Cairn at cairn.edu. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Next up is University of South Florida.
All right, I'll just share my screen real quick. All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Melissa Chirac, and I am your admissions advisor for the University of South Florida. Today, I just want to provide you with an overview of the university and our application process. So we'll get started with where we are located and the makeup of our university. So USF is one university geographically distributed. What I love about this is that it provides our students with the opportunity to study what they are interested in within a campus environment that works for you. So you do have some choices here in terms of your campuses. We have our USF Tampa campus, our USF St. Petersburg campus, and our USF Sarasota Manatee campus. We're all located within the Tampa Bay region, so center of the state of Florida over to the West Coast, right off the Gulf of Mexico is where you will find us. We are big and we are bold. Our total enrollment is over 50,000 strong, and our undergraduate population is over 37,000. That said, across our campuses, our student faculty ratio is 21:1, and our average class size is 33. Our students come from all over. So every state, territory, over 140 different countries, and our students come from diverse backgrounds. Over 40% of our students do. Another thing that I really love about USF, in addition to our multiple campuses, is that there's a wealth of opportunity within our area. One of my favorite things is our location. There is so much going on all the time because we are a major metropolitan region, and Tampa Bay is very diverse and very vibrant. And we want you to get the experiences that you're interested in, whether it's professional development or just personal enrichment. So if it's networking, getting internships and jobs while you're a student, or getting out and exploring all of the things that Tampa Bay has to offer, whether it's our temperate weather and getting out and exploring our bays, parks. Some of the country's most beautiful beaches are located right in our backyard. Our major theme parks like Busch Gardens, our major professional sporting teams, catching a game with them. We've got 4 of them. Or getting out and exploring our galleries, our museums, our performing arts centers, our outstanding restaurants. There's so much to do all the time. You never have to be bored. Our students are very active in our community, but they are also very active on campus as well. We have over 1,000 student organizations across our campuses. We host over 1,000 on-campus events. We are a Division I athletic program. We have 16 sports underneath the American Athletics Conference. We also have club and intramural sports as well. We have over 200 different majors and concentrations for you to choose to study. We have an outstanding honors college called the Judy Genshaft Honors College. And we also focus in interdisciplinary research. That is something important to us. We want our undergraduates and our graduate students to have that. So you will have the opportunity as soon as you start, if research is something that you are interested in. We do encourage study abroad, and it is quite popular. We do hope to have those programs up and running shortly, post-pandemic here, and those range from 1 week to an entire year. And as I mentioned before, if internships and jobs are something that's important to you and getting that experience while you're in school, we have access to great internship opportunities, whether it's locally, nationally, or globally. Our USF Tampa and USF Sarasota Manatee campuses do offer housing to our students, but it is not mandatory. We do allow our students to choose where they want to live. If you are interested in campus housing now, you are not limited to a certain style, so you have choices there as well. I just want to switch gears to our application requirements for our freshmen. For our seniors out there, some dates and deadlines are coming up for you soon. We require an application, online application, whether it's through our website, the Coalition application, or Common App. We require a $30 application fee, or we accept fee waivers from ACT, College Board, or NACAC. We are not a self-reporting school. We do need your high school transcript sent directly from your school to USF, and we also need your test scores. So the SAT or ACT, those scores need to be sent directly to USF from ACT or the College Board. Also on this slide is the middle 50% of our students who were admitted to the freshman class for the fall and summer of 2021. So just some facts and figures there. Switching to deadlines, there are all of the deadlines are kind of a great timeline for you, but 2 specific ones for the Office of Admissions. December 1st is our priority completion deadline. We would like all of your applications for our seniors out there by that deadline. It gives you the best chance of admission, but it also provides you with your priority in terms of campus designation. Secondarily, January 15th is also a major deadline for us because it is our scholarship consideration application completion deadline. Our merit-based scholarships offered within the Office of Admissions are here on this slide, and we will automatically consider you for these scholarships if you complete your application no later than January 15th. So I highly encourage our seniors out there to do so. Speaking of scholarships, I do want to bring you to our cost of attendance. So non-Florida resident rates are a little over $35,000 for us. This is inclusive of average cost for tuition and fees, room and board, books and supplies, and those other miscellaneous costs, whether it's entertainment costs, transportation costs, things like that. We average our cost of attendance to factor in all of that. And finally, I just want to throw out my contact information again. My name is Melissa and I'm your admissions advisor. Please feel free to ask any questions that you may have. I'm going to throw my contact information in the chat, and I just want to thank you all for joining us.
Thank you so much. So next up, we have Keuka College.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kyla. I'm one of our assistant directors here at Kuka up in New York in the Finger Lakes region. We're situated right on Keuka Lake, so you get to live lake life year round. I am always loving going outside and seeing the lake, and I'm jealous when I see the students kayaking every day. So definitely, if you're interested in outdoors lake life, we are the best fit for you. Just in Keuka College fast facts, we are a 4-year institution, so you will graduate with your bachelor's. We also do have some graduate programs as well if you are wanting to continue your education at Kuka. We are a private institution, which means we do have quite a bit of financial aid available to our students. So if you have an 80 GPA to 100 GPA and you are accepted, you automatically are given an academic scholarship based on that GPA. They range from $17,000 to $21,000 every single year that you're at Kuka. Those are all half or more than half of tuition. And we are a residential campus, so all of our students will live on campus, which means we have a robust activities board, as well as student life department, different events that'll happen on campus, like our 80s roller skating themed parties, our block parties, as well as our annual Shively Cup War Canoe race and Party in the Park, where bands and food trucks will come to campus. So a lot of opportunities for you to procrastinate your homework just a little bit out by the lake. And we are a liberal arts college, so you'll get a really good base in all the different subjects at Keuka, like psychology, statistics, English, really to help you be successful down the line. And we are a small school. So we have a little under 1,000 undergrad students, which means that you're going to get to know your professors, get to know your peers, really get that one-on-one. At Keuka, you're not just a number. Your professors, they're going to know your name. They're going to know your goals, what it is that you want to do after college. And their whole job is there to make sure that you reach that goal. So really supportive staff at Keuka and there to really help you succeed. So we have been named a College of Distinction in several of our programs, as well as named a Best College by Money. Financial aid is really important to us at Keuka. Being a small school, we give over $18 million annually to our students. 49% of our students are first generation college students. So we are, really wanting to make sure that we can make Keuka College a reality for our students and make sure that you're able to come out of college, not hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. We want to make sure that you're going to be successful afterwards. We also have been on the White House Honor Roll since 2006. So if you are interested in continuing on community service, we have a lot of options for you to give back to the surrounding communities or go out of state as well. And we are giving you a personalized education at Keuka. So average class size, about 16 students. So even in those upper level courses, they may even go down to 12, based on your major. So really get that extra attention. We only have 2 lecture halls on campus and they'll seat about 100, but you'll never see them that full, except if there's a, guest speaker or something. So definitely smaller size. So if you learn better kind of one-on-one, it definitely would be a good fit. We offer over 42 majors at Keuka. So some of the majors we have are occupational therapy, nursing, health sciences, pre-pharmacy, digital marketing, sports management, business management, as well as sustainability, international studies, social work, psychology. Keuka College awards the most social work degrees in New York. So that is a very popular major and something that we are really proud of. We also offer 28 minors. So if you decide one of the majors, hey, this is what I'm interested in, but I also have something else I want to study. We could mix and match, really make it so it's what you guys are wanting to learn and really have that experience that you want in college. And we also have 30+ concentrations available within your majors and 8 pre-professional programs. We have pre-pharmacy agreements and pre-chiropractic agreements for our students. So if you're wanting a seamless transition into those higher education schools after you're getting your undergraduate, you would have that ability. We also at Keuka have something called Field Period, very unique to us. We've trademarked the name. Every major, every year, we'll get to do an internship, a cultural experience, community service, spiritual exploration, artistic endeavor, something to add to your resume, something for you to grow. And so every major, even if you're maybe, exploratory, you're not quite sure what to do, or occupational therapy, you'll get to go into that occupational therapy world. You'll get to see, okay, what is it actually like to be an occupational therapist? Do I like this? Yes. Okay, great. I'm going to stick with this major. Or you're a freshman and you decide, actually, this isn't what I want to do for the rest of my life. You can change your major right there easily. You're saving time, saving money, making sure you're making that right decision early on. And it's 140 hours. So you'll graduate with over 500 hours of hands-on experience. So you'll really get to see if it's the right field for you. These are just some examples of where our students have gone. My favorite is Annika. She was able to do an internship with Nickelodeon this past year. She got to create a SpongeBob SquarePants commercial. Her team won. She worked with Nickelodeon staff. Really great experience for her. Even in COVID, was able to get this awesome experience and really figure out if it was the right major for her. So we would love for you to apply to Keuka. We're test optional and it is free. My name is, I'll put my name, my number and everything in the chat, but we'd love for you to come visit us up here in upstate New York.
Thank you so much. Feel free for the attendees to utilize that Q&A feature. We are starting the Q&A portion of our presentation tonight. So I ask that all of the institutions please turn their cameras on so we can go ahead and get started. We will be, I do ask that you answer in presentation order. So the first question that I have for you all is a quick one. It's what's one thing you would want students to take away from your institution?
So I think the most important thing is just that there are so many opportunities, no matter what your interest is. You can find it at VCU, and you may not even know what all your interests are yet, but we probably have something that can help no matter what you want to pursue.
I would say one of our greatest takeaways would be we definitely have a program that's, designed that you can move directly into your career, and we're here to help you with everything along the way. So if you are really interested in moving directly into your career right away, then we have a program for you, basically.
I would say that at Johnson & Wales, we look toward the future with the idea that over the course of your 4 years, you're going to be working in learning laboratories. You're going to be actually sometimes literally getting your hands dirty. And as I said before, every single major requires some kind of an internship, some kind of experience that is going to give you a leg up on those other people looking for the same jobs that you're looking for, but they don't have any experience. You do.
I would say for Cairn, there's just a big family feel at Cairn. Everyone feels a part of the community. And then even within our big community, there are smaller families within our athletic teams and our organizations.
A takeaway for USF would be, as large as we are, and we are, there's so many different options there, which is great to have a bunch of options. I do just want you to know that as large as we are, there are so many student support services for you. So when you're stepping onto campus, if you're feeling a little overwhelmed and excited, but there's a lot going on, there are so many student support services for you, and everybody's happy to make sure that you know where to find them and what they are. So definitely make sure that you're checking those out.
At Keuka, the biggest takeaway is our hands-on learning experiences, whether it's in the classroom or outside during your field period experiences. We believe that you learn better being able to do it first. So just that's one large takeaway is, you'll get that hands-on learning and really see what it is you want to do in your career path and for the rest of your life.
Thank you all. So my next question is, what advice would you give someone going through the college search process?
My advice would be to enjoy the process. Don't stress out too much. you're going to find the right place. There's probably a lot of places out there that would work for you, and it's going to be what you make of it once you get there. So don't stress.
I would say just ask any questions that you have. There's never a wrong question. Utilize your admissions counselor. We're definitely here to help throughout the entire process. So even if you have a question and you're not really sold on that institution, still ask the question. Definitely utilize your resources.
I'm pretty much going to echo that because that was fantastic. The idea that use your admissions counselors. We're experts in the field. We'll be able to guide you through what could be a very confusing process. Use us until the day that you move your stuff into your dorm for freshman move-in day.
I would say to look everywhere. Look at schools that you don't necessarily think that you would like. You never know until you visit, or maybe give them a phone call and ask if they have a program that you want. So keep your options open, but also have a narrow focus.
I feel like a lot of my tips were already addressed by my colleagues, but I think for me, it's something that I didn't feel like I had a whole bunch of guidance when I was going through my process. I got started a little late. I had no idea what I was doing. So it was really just kind of throwing things and seeing where they stuck. But I think my biggest thing is just kind of to echo the fact that, there are so many schools that offer so many different opportunities to you. So definitely look around and start, really researching things that you would want out of a college, and what you're interested in, and making those lists. And then try, and this is where your counselors come into play, your college counselors here, for admissions. Get everything you need out of us. Contact us, communicate with us, because every school does things a little bit differently. And there's a lot of deadlines. There's a lot of things to kind of keep in mind, not just for the admissions process, but for the next steps like financial aid and things like that. So make sure that you are, don't be afraid to reach out and make those lists and Excel spreadsheets, if you will, of all of that information.
My biggest advice going through the college process is meet the professors at your top schools, because you want to make sure you like the program that you're going into, because ultimately you'll be successful in a program you're happy in. So make sure you do your research, make sure you talk to the professors and see if it's a good fit for you, because you're the one that's going to be in those classes. You're going to be the one learning. So you want to make sure you're enjoying it while you're there.
Thank you all so much. So we do have a few minutes left. So my wrap-up question, it's a quick one, but it's a fun one. What's your favorite on-campus tradition?
This isn't really a tradition, but we are an urban campus, and one of the unique things is that we have an extensive outdoor adventure program. So students can do all kinds of outdoor adventures, from rock climbing to whitewater rafting, camping, and so I think they're building a lot of traditions through that program.
I would say our most exciting tradition would be our Founders Day. So it's a day that we all come together on campus, and we have a lot of student-run events that day. All the faculty and staff are out. It's just a really great time to, really get that campus feel. So our Founders Day is our highlight.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about traditions, but we do have ties to Pennsylvania. Our college was founded by two women, Gertrude Johnson and Mary Wales. They actually met teaching at what now is Millersville University in Lancaster. They met, they decided they needed to open a business college. They moved to Rhode Island. One typewriter and one student is the lore that comes along with that. So, and today over 11,000 students studying with us.
We have or had a large rock on campus that students would paint for either breast cancer month, or if there was an event going on campus, and maybe a seniors number that's on an athletics team. It has now been moved to another part of campus. It was on our athletic field, but since that's under construction, it's been moved. So it's just a fun thing that the students get to take part of.
So for USF, as a proud alum, I have a lot of favorite traditions. I truly bleed green and gold. But I think the one I always come back to, my favorite, is our week of welcome. It is just such an exciting time. There's so many activities, so many events that are for fun, whether it's our comedy shows, or just like our pep rallies and things like that. But it's also a time that our professors are out, our staff is out helping students find their classes, make sure they're getting where they need to go, make sure that they're, you know, showcasing the resources that we have for students. And it's just a really exciting time of the year to, you know, start a fresh semester. So the positivity on campus is just, it's a great time.
Fun tradition related to October, we do the Haunted Woods every year. So we sit on a little under 300 acres. So if you don't like being scared, you can be a scare, or if you want to be scared, you could go enjoy it. Staff, faculty, and students all participate every year. So it's a fun event and coming up soon for us.
Wonderful. Thank you all so much. And thank you to everyone for joining us tonight. Just as we wrap up, I wanted to remind you all that recordings will be available at stripescan.com/Pennsylvania, and a quick survey will appear when you close this window. Thank you all so much. Hope you have a fantastic night.